Hello there, it's your girl Daphne back with another video. This time we're continuing on with our DIYs for Christmas. We're going to be doing 2 DIYs today, actually 3 DIYs today, 2 mugs and 1 topper. And we're getting started with our first mug. We're in Cricut Design Space and I'm just free typing in bottoms up, which is going to be the wording for our first mug. I did a poll over on Instagram the other week and I just asked for a vote of who would like bottoms up and who would like let's get toasted. So the votes came in about even, so I decided to do both mugs. So today is going to be the first time that I'm using my Cricut mug press as well. So we're just sizing the word so that it will match the dimensions of the mug itself. We're doing a 12-ounce coffee mug. So I was trying to make the wording similar to like the Rae Dunn font. So this is what we came up with. So before we get started with adding on the wording to the mug, I just wanted to switch over and start working on the topper. Now this is a really cool mug topper that we're going to make, and it's so easy, quick, and simple to make. So I'm getting started with a silicone coaster that I happen to have around my house. You can use cardboard as the base, you can use foam. It just really has to be like a sturdy base, and you want to make that base be the same as the opening of your mug. So you want to just flip the mug over and trace it out and cut it to be in the circle. And then to make it easy and to use less product, what I'm using is just a spare piece of foam. If you have a spare piece of foam around, you're just going to cut it into like a maybe 1.5 inch circle, and you're going to hot glue it down in the middle of the coaster. And if you don't have like any type of foam, you can use like a styrofoam half ball or any type of material. You just basically want to build it up a little so that when we go in with the spackle, we don't have to use as much product. So while that's drying, we're going to prepare the mug. We just need to make sure that we use some rubbing alcohol to get it nice and clean so that when we apply the transfer, there won't be like any particles or anything, and it'll be able to stick very easily. So I printed out the bottoms up on the infusible ink paper on my Cricut Explore Air 2. If you're looking for a complete tutorial, I will leave a link in the description and also in the card so that you can watch a step-by-step tutorial. So we're just basically weeding out all of the material that we're not going to have adhere to the cup. So I would like to introduce myself again. My name is Daphne. I want to welcome anyone that's new to my channel that clicked on my video for the first time today. Welcome. To all of my loyal subscribers, welcome back. I just want to let everyone know, in case you haven't been watching my community tab, my our channel anniversary was yesterday. This video is on Friday and the anniversary was on October 28th, which was Thursday. I am so excited to be able to have brought you content for 1 full year on YouTube, and I'm so happy with the growth of my channel, and I just want to thank everyone for your continued support. And in light of my anniversary, I want to do a giveaway. So at the end of this video, I'm going to give you the details for the giveaway. Until then, we're going to continue on with this DIY. So we have applied the infusible ink transfer sheet to the front of the mug, and I am adding a little butcher paper and masking tape. I really didn't have to do this step. This was my first time using the mug press, so I wasn't sure if I needed to do this step, but after doing it, I realized that I didn't have to. So if you happen to have a mug press and you're following this tutorial, you don't have to do this step. This mug press is so easy to make. You basically just turn it on and you put the mug inside of it, and it knows the exact temperature and the length of time. So you're just going to put it in, you're going to drop the lever down, and you're going to wait for it to beep. Then you're going to take it out and put it on a heat mat, and then you're going to let it cool, and then you're just going to pull off the paper and you're going to enjoy the amazing design. So I just wanted to mention, if you do not have a Cricut, you can recreate these mugs with stickers or decals, so you can still make the topper and still have the same effect. Now originally I was just going to be sharing just one mug, but after I saw how beautiful this mug turned out, I decided to do a second mug, so you're going to see that at the end of the video as well. I decided to also do the Let's Get Toasted little mug as well, and I think that it turned out absolutely amazing. So now that we have the mug ready, we are going to be moving on to the faux whipped cream topper. And I have all of the items that I'm going to be using. I'm using just a Ziploc bag as my piping bag. I do have the tools for the actual piping. So I have a 3-piece set, the inner, the actual tip, which is a flat tip, and also the fastener. It's all Wilton. I got it at Joann's Crafts, so you can check them out. They have all types of piping materials there. So I picked up this spackle, which has to be a lightweight spackle for this to be able to work. It's light and fluffy. I just put about 2 spoonfuls, as you can see they're heaping size, to be able to make one topper. And you just want to make sure that same way how when you use a piping bag like this, you just want to make sure that all of the material is down towards the tip before you get started. And now that the foam dried on the base, so now I'm just going to go around the edge the same way. It's supposed to look like whipped cream, so the same way how you apply whipped cream to a mug, you're just going to make sure that you apply it and try to make it look as realistic as possible. Now, once you have applied all of your whipped cream / spackle to your base, you just want to make sure that you go back and fill in any gaps that you might see. You want to make sure that you check it from all angles. And when you're applying towards the bottom, you want to make sure that you overflow onto the actual base so that you're covering up all of the edge, so that later on when you put this on top of your cup, you do not see that there's anything underneath it. So while it's wet, I added in some real marshmallows just for like a little fun. Once they dry and harden up, they won't be any issue with it. And then to add in that little hot chocolate syrup, I'm using just a little brown acrylic paint. Once it dries, it looks just like you drizzled on hot chocolate. I also am adding on like a little paper straw that I cut in half. This one was from the 4th of July, so I'm just gonna go in with a little red paint to just cover up the stars. If you already have, a different type of straw, then you can skip this step. But I'm using what I have on hand, and you're just going to attach it while wet. You're gonna let the topper dry for about 24 hours, and this is what it looks like after it's all dry. Absolutely beautiful. Once you get really close, you can see how realistic it actually came out. If I'm not mistaken, the Rae Dunn mugs with the toppers are either $12.99 or $15.99. So with this, I'm just using the Cricut base, and you're doing a DIY with everything else. And I absolutely love it because you can personalize it. Now we're moving on to our second mug, which, as I said, it's going to be Let's Get Toasted. I went into Design Space and I had this template of a personalized mug, and I'm just changing over the wording to be Let's Get Toasted. So I follow the same steps. I weeded out everything that we did not want to see, and I'm going to be doing the same steps as the first project. So leave me a comment down below which mug you like the best. Now, doesn't that look like some hot caramel just like dripped over the cup? I really love the color. Now, the next step that we're going to be doing is just adding on the wording. Now, I realized after I made this that I made one mistake with this. I should have cut the transfer tape to be as close as possible to the wording, because you'll see with it not being as close as possible, it did take off a little bit of the base color, but I think that it adds just like a nice little texture to the cup. But the next time I'll definitely make sure that I don't do that mistake. But this is how it looks. I love the end results. You can mix and match the topper because it does fit this cup as well. Okay guys, so it is giveaway time. So I am going to leave all the details in the description. I am going to be giving one lucky subscriber Amazon gift card. So I'll have all of the information inside of the description. Good luck to everyone. I want to thank everyone for watching. I want to remind you, if you have not subscribed to my channel yet, please subscribe. Also share this video with any friends and family, and please give it a thumbs up. Also, check out these videos that are on the screen right now so that you can get more Daphne's Homescape. Have a blessed day.